I made pina coladas to celebrate our 10th video. Where's mine? It only made enough for one. Was I supposed to make you some? Just kidding. It makes 2 servings.
Thank you.
So, cheers to video number 10, and we'll show you how to make our pina colada smoothie.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
And I'm Melanie. Welcome or welcome back to Thriving Life.
Our goal is to give inspiration for natural nutrition.
Freeze-dried food with feeling and enjoying every day. And today we're going to show you the pina colada smoothie because we are celebrating. I read somewhere, start with the pineapple.
Well, okay, water usually goes in first.
Well, I don't usually do the water
And
first,
the
but
blender,
okay.
the liquid goes in first, but okay.
I don't usually do that first. Anyway, we're celebrating because I read somewhere that most people quit YouTube in their first 10 videos, like 90% of people. This is our 10th video, so that means we're in the top 10%, baby! So let's celebrate with a pina colada smoothie. Hi, if you've been watching our channel, if you're a repeat viewer, then thank you. And also, then you might know that and have noticed that we have rep for 2 different companies. We have affiliate links for Ready Harvest, which is a freeze-dried food company that comes in cans. And we also have affiliate links for Wise Harvest, which is a freeze-dried food company that comes in bags like this. So sometimes people will ask us, like, what's the right one to get? Now, we're ordering from both companies on probably, like a monthly basis. Because there's just a variety of products, and we use freeze-dried food every day in our daily life. So we like to have all the things on hand. So for us, it doesn't really matter which one, but if you're only going to order from one, then you probably want to consolidate your order. So both companies have pineapple. So this is what like a Wise Harvest pineapple chunk looks like. We didn't have enough of that left, so today we're using the Ready Harvest that Mom just had.
I showed the can, and
well, yeah, so I was trying to show it. So, and this is like much smaller bits.
I
can show you this closer. So this is like what a Wise Harvest freeze-dried piece of pineapple would be. These are the small little, what's it called? Ready Harvest pineapple bits. Hopefully that's clearer. So for a smoothie, the size and texture doesn't matter, so use whatever you have on hand. If you're trying to make some dessert, like you're trying to make, maybe like a fruit salad, you might really want bigger chunks like this. If you're feeding it to a child or putting it in yogurt, maybe the bits like this are good. So you get whatever works for you in that sense. But also you get whatever works for you in terms of your kitchen and your family routines. So the can that we showed you, that was like a large can, or it comes in smaller cans of pineapple. If you're wanting to keep things on hand for a long time, here, you can do the banana.
okay, well,
So she's going to do the banana. Now we could use freeze-dried banana, right, if we have it on hand, but lots of you might have bananas on hand like we usually do. So this is good, again, for like the other snacks, like we showed in our first snack video, 2 healthy snacks in less than 5 minutes. And we use the crispy bananas for that because we really like the texture. But in a smoothie, it doesn't really matter the texture. So if you happen to run out of bananas, the whole idea of having your freeze-dried on hand is that you don't have to run to the store. You could just use some of your freeze-dried bananas and maybe just add a bit more liquid. Today we have bananas on hand as we usually do, so that's what we're going to add in there. And now you were going to talk about the coconut yogurt.
Well, I'm going to add a cup of yogurt, and ours happens to be coconut.
Right, because I'm dairy-free. This is the vegan Cocoa June yogurt that I got from Costco. I think I've showed them that in another video, or maybe that's upcoming. If you don't have dairy-free yogurt, or you don't have yogurt, or you don't do things like that, you could also use coconut milk. I would recommend using coconut milk from a can rather than coconut milk from like a Tetra Pak in the fridge. That stuff tends to be thinner, that you would pour out like milk. And the coconut milk that you get in a can is like much creamier. So this yogurt is helping to make it like a really creamy smoothie to get that pina colada texture that I like. Having said that, we've only ever had virgin pina coladas, so this is pineapple coconut flavor. It should all be all you're expecting in this smoothie.
And to bump up the coconut flavor, I'm adding a 1/4 cup of coconut flakes. These are freeze-dried.
Yeah, it is just coconut. There's no sweetener or anything. Now, the first time I made this, I tried to just make it with the coconut-based yogurt, hoping that that would be enough flavor, because these are like very precious. They go out of stock pretty fast, and I kind of didn't want to use them in a smoothie. I mean, I'm sorry to say, but it almost kind of seems like a waste compared to just eating them crunchy, you can eat them like candy, like a treat, but they're just coconut. But again, when I made it the first time and I didn't do that, it just really didn't have like the coconut flavor. It was like a pineapple smoothie. It was really missing, I thought, like the pina colada essence, which is like the mix of pineapple and coconut creaminess. So a 1/4 cup of those coconut bites, I think, is really key to getting the flavor that you want in this smoothie.
Okay, and I added a tablespoon of honey, and I'm adding a teaspoon of lime.
Honey just for sweetness, so I mean, you can add something else if you like, but we like the health benefits of honey. And just to say, so the coconut is a Wise Harvest product, but as I was saying about the Wise Harvest versus Ready Harvest, you do whatever is like convenient for you. So if you're only ordering from one company, then just order the pineapple from that company too, right? You're not really going to be particular in that sense. If you want it for a particular recipe and you want a particular size, then you might want to do that. Also, if you want the long-term storage. So these bags are relatively new to us. We've been getting freeze-dried food in cans for a very long time. We know the cans are good quality. We know the cans really last for home storage. These supposedly do as well. It's just like we have not had the long track record of using them for years to say that for sure, to be like super confident that we could pull this out in 5 years and have that. The cans we do. So for us, if we're thinking about keeping things on hand for like our long-term emergency preparation or food storage, then we would always do that in the cans. If you have any questions about that kind of thing, you can feel free to contact us. I always put the link to our website contact page in our description box. So people can email us directly if they're wanting to know things about like, how do I order, where does it come from, all the nitty gritty stuff. We try and keep our YouTube channel with like evergreen information. So we're not really going to talk a lot about like, go to this page and click here and order like this and put this information in. If you want that kind of help and detail, then feel free to contact us. Or if you want to know about like sales and specific promotional info as well, then you would want to be signing up for our newsletter. Because again, that's just not what we're going to talk about here. We're going to focus on the food, right, the fun stuff. And then we did the 6 to 12 ice cubes and the scoop of our favorite protein powder, which we keep as a vanilla flavor so that it doesn't throw off the pina colada of this all. The reason that we never take our freeze-dried packages and kind of dump them right into the blender, like you saw that she did measuring cups and measuring steps, is because all freeze-dried food, whether it comes in cans or these packets, will come with little oxygen absorbers, sometimes moisture absorbers, different things like that. You do not want to blend those. They do not taste good. Ask us how we know. Because back in the day, we used to make that mistake and just go, oh yeah, I just want, blah, 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 a couple of this and whatever.
It hides in there.
And then the next thing you know, you're tasting this and you're like, why are there bits of paper in this smoothie? Why does this taste weird? Whatever. And then you can't drink it. I mean, it's not deadly or anything, but it doesn't taste good. We're not recommending that anybody do that. So just always make sure that you're careful that you're pouring out and making sure that you're just getting the fruit or the vegetable or the product that you want and not any little things in there that are just for packaging. Right. And if that happens to happen, as it's happened to us, then don't drink the smoothie. I mean, unfortunately, make another one. Do another day. That's just like if you forget and you leave the chicken that you bought at the store in the back of your car for a day or two. Like, just don't eat it. It's just unfortunate. We don't want to waste food, but also we don't want to eat potentially toxic things. Right. So we're going to put on the blender. Our blend setting goes for 30 seconds, and then we're going to meet you back here so that you don't have to listen to the blender. So all right. So I like it to be this nice, like, creamy consistency. I really think that's what gives it kind of the pina colada essence.
You can sample.
So it technically does 2 servings. I mean, this is an extra large glass, just because I thought it looked cute with the little straw and whatever, but it usually does 2 servings. Or also maybe, where's yours? Somebody says, oh, did that make any for me? No.
Or you should drink less than you anyway. But
Okay, that sounds bad. These are non-alcoholic.
that is 16 ounces. It's just that that's 12 and this is about 4. So.
She means pina colada smoothie. She means smoothies in general. We usually do servings like this when we do protein powder in smoothies for the morning. So when I say a smoothie of ours does 2 servings or 3 servings, I'm talking about this. Obviously, if you go to smoothie shops, which shall remain nameless, you're going to get something maybe like twice the size of this as like a regular individual kind of serving.
Did you get me a straw?
No.
Okay.
I can. Sorry.
Good.
Right, so servings can be kind of variable in that sense. So that's why I want you to know, when we say 1 serving, we're talking about filling up a glass like this. For each of us is 2 servings. This, you know, is like a serving and a half according to us, but hey, no judgment here. If that's what you like for a pina colada smoothie after a hard day, then just know that that's how much it's going to make. Maybe you want to double the recipe if you're making for you and a companion, and then you can have like 1.5 or 2 servings each. All right.
So that's about total 16 ounces.
So that is it for the simple pina colada smoothie. If this recipe wasn't to your taste, then we hope you like the next one. Thanks for watching. Oh, okay. Oh, can you go back out? I wasn't ready. I was supposed to be here first.